Hi everyone, welcome to the Grace Life. So in this project, we are going to be creating a plaque for Mother's Day. Let me show you what I'll be using. So we're going to be using the prayer cards, okay, because it is a Mother's Day project we're making. Now what I wanted to tell you is that these plaques here, I couldn't find the antique wax. So what I did was I purchased the burnt umber apple barrel from Walmart, and then I diluted that with water. And look how beautiful this came out, guys. It gives it a nice stain. It dries very quickly. And so both these plaques, I did get them at the Dollar Tree. The popsicle stick I got at Walmart, and the cross I got at Walmart. So everything here is stained already. Then the prayer cards, I cut them in a round shape, just the scriptures. I'll go ahead and read that to you later. And we might be embellishing with the pearls. These pearls I got at the Dollar Tree, and then all I do is just buy enough to fill my jar. We're going to be using this burlap lace. And then the jute twine that I'll be using is the one from the crafter section. So let's get jumping into the project here. Everything I'm using to create this craft is down in the description box below. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do, because we're only going to need one of these jute twines, is I'm going to cut this one off. Okay. I'm going to pull these things out from the back. So that now from this one, I just need to cut this plastic off. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these around, okay, because what I'd like to do is glue that jumbo popsicle stick to hold these two pieces together so it'll be one piece, okay? So I'm going to measure where I want it, or the spacing, and then we're going to then what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of, we're going to be using the fix-all adhesive, which you can get at the Dollar Tree also. So we're just going to put a little bit of that fix-all on the popsicle stick on both sides here, because each end is going to be touching the wood. And then I'm going to use the hot glue to attach those two wooden pieces together. And we're going to go ahead and center that. Okay, now while that's drying here, I'm going to go ahead and make this bow here. Now what I did is I cut a piece of this burlap lace, and then I'm just going to fold it over 3 times here. I'm going to try a different bow today. And I'm just going to cut a piece of twine. Did I do that already? Yes. Okay, cut a piece of twine. Now we just want to cinch the middle here, and then I'm going to wrap that around. I'm going to wrap that around about 3 times and then tie it. Okay. I'm going to leave that jute hanging there like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just puff out a little bit of that bow. And what we're doing really, we're making the bow and we're waiting until that glue dries. So in the meantime, I'm just showing you. So this is what we have so far. I'm not going to worry about this just yet. And then what I did here is I just cut a piece of that lace burlap. I folded it over. I folded it over, and then we folded the 2 ends, and we cut that in a triangle motion here to get this what's called a dovetail. Okay, and that'll be the dovetail, that'll be the tail, the ribbons to my bow. And you should get something like that looks like this. And we're going to decorate that with it. So that glue should be dry already. So let's move on to the next portion here. So I'm going to turn this around here. So now what I decided to do, I got the prayer cards, the two scriptures that I wanted. And this one, they come in the blue, they come in the, I think this one is blue, and I think this one has a hint of green, and then they have a pink one. Anyway, so this scripture here is Proverbs 27:9, and that one says, "A sweet friendship refreshes the soul." I think that's beautiful scripture, so I chose that one. And then this one says 1 Thessalonians 5:18, which says, in everything give thanks. And I think that's a beautiful scripture too. So what we'll be doing, I figured I'd cut it in a circle just to do something different. So one of them I'm going to place on top like this, and one of them I'm going to place, I'm going to center them both on the plaques like that. I'm going to be using the Mod Podge here. The yellow label here is the matte finish, so we're going to be using that. And that's okay because I'm going to seal in the whole thing. Now what I did here is I have a damp sponge here. I just want to dampen the paper some, just so it can lay down better. I'm going to lay that down right in the center here when I'm happy. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to this. I'm going to seal the whole plaque. I'm just trying to get the center first. Now we're going to wet this paper. I don't know, this has been sticking better for me with less bubbles when I do that. So I have the scriptures centered where I want them. Okay, so this is what we look like so far. Only thing I'm going to go back and do now is I'm going to go ahead and seal the whole thing with the matte finish Mod Podge. I thought this would make a nice gift for Mother's Day. And actually, it doesn't have to be a Mother's Day gift. This can be an all year round. It's not anything it doesn't say Mother's Day on it. You can go ahead and hang it anywhere. And just remind yourself of these scriptures. I think they're beautiful scriptures, and doesn't have to be just Mother's Day. You can leave this hanging all year is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So I'm going to close this up. Now, what I'd like to do, is figure the placement out for that cross. And I think I like the placement to be right here. And I'm going to come out as far as I can. Yeah. This looks nice too. So maybe I'll do that. So let's just do that. So I'm liking how that looks, guys. Okay. This is what we have so far, guys. And now this string will be in the back. Look how beautiful that is, guys. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here is we are going to, let's embellish first. We're going to do a little bit of embellishing with the pearls. Okay, and I'm just going to randomly place some around. So let me show you what we have so far. Isn't that pretty, guys? Now what I'd like to do is I'm going to take some of this jute twine and I'm going to go around the prayer card with the jute twine. We'll cut off anything excess. I think that came out beautiful. Now, let me show you what that looks like, and then I'm going to go ahead and go around this the bottom one. I'm going to go ahead and go around the bottom one. Look how beautiful that looks, guys. And then I'll be right back with you. Okay, guys, so okay, so this is what we have so far. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. So now what I'm going to do, of course, this rope here is going to go behind that cross. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue the bow down. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to twist this so that I'm going to twist this like this so that we would have both laces showing. So I'm going to glue that little part down there. Okay, that way that stays down. It'll stay down anyway because the bow's going to cover that. So we're going to place that down here. I probably should glue it here. We can glue it all together. Yep, I'm going to go underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down, the tail down. Okay, I'm going to cut some of the jute twine a little bit off, but I'm not going to take it all off. Now, this is what the bow looks like. You can poof that out as you know, the way that you like it. I'm happy with it like that. Okay, just a little bit in there. Yeah, I'm happy with it like that. So we're going to glue this bow to the tail. I think that looks pretty. What I'm going to do here in the center is I'm going to go ahead and put a pearl there. I'll grab one of the smaller ones. Now guys, what I would like to do, since I have the jute twine out, I'd like to do a little jute twine bow on the top here where the hanger is. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. So I wrap that over my 4 fingers and we're going to go around about 8 times. Then we will cut. we'll pinch in the middle. Okay, then we're going to go around twice. Is good enough. We'll tie a knot. Okay, I'm going to shorten these because they're too long. And this. And I'm just going to do like a little bow tie. Just going to flare these out. And I'm going to put one, you know what, instead of placing it up here where the hanger is, I'm going to place this one right underneath that scripture and put a pearl there. You know, sometimes I change it up because I get ideas. You guys know what that's like. You get ideas. So we're going to place that bow underneath that scripture. And then I'm going to put a pearl there. And then I think we're done. I love how that looks. Wait till you see it. Okay guys, so I think this came out absolutely amazing. Amazing, guys. Okay, so this is what we have. I think this will make a nice gift, and even if you hung it in your own house, like I said before, it's not exactly a Mother's Day. It doesn't say anything about any holiday. You can leave this hanging anywhere in your home all year round. So this is beautiful. The scriptures are beautiful, and like I said, everything I use to create this craft is down in the description box below. You can share, comment, like. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in another video.